Hey, Shalom, Israel. Yahweh Shem Yahshabakatah to the brothers. Yahweh Shemar Yahweh Shem Yahweh to the sisters, man. This is Officer Azal Oriyah. Right here to my right is Officer Shinyan, man. And we came to give you a quick breakdown, man, on a little breakdown that we're going to call You Can't Handle the Truth. You understand? Podcast coming soon, Moment of Truth podcast. You understand? And like I said, we just coming to give you a breakdown of something that's been circulating in the news. Of course, the oppressor being the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of.
Right.
Continuing to murder blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, no matter where the hell we at, all four corners of the earth, man. And we here to bring it out, man. You can't handle the truth of what we're about to break out and what we're about to break down, man. You understand? And the fact of the matter is this, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, woman, and child, is that we are at war. All day, every day, 24/7, no way around it, no ifs, ands, or buts. We are at war.
Right.
You understand? And before we get into the scriptures, I want you to just read the title of this article, if you would, soldier. Yeah, that title right there.
Khan. Jayland Walker suffered at least 60 rounds.
Read that part again.
Jayland Walker suffered at least 60 rounds.
One more time.
Jayland Walker suffered at least 60 rounds.
Let me ask you something real quick. What the hell do you have to shoot 60 times in order for it to die?
Nothing.
What do you have to shoot 60 times? What?
Lucky I don't want if I could. You know, you got these bears, these elephants, and these rhinos out here that's big as ever. You wouldn't even shoot them things 60 times in order for it to go down. And them is some of the most biggest animals on the face of this planet. That's all I have to say. It's a lot.
And that right there, you said it. And that lets you know that they have more humane and more respect and more love for a goddamn bear, lion, elephant, rhino than they do for a black man,
Right.
for an Hispanic man, for a Native Indian man. There is no reason this young man should have been shot 60 times.
Right.
There is no reason on the face of this planet that he should have been shot 60 times. Let's get the rest of this title.
Khan. Start from the beginning, sir. Jayland Walker suffered at least 60 wounds, fatal police shooting. Akron police chief says as authorities release body cam footage.
Listen, 60 shots. 60 shots. Listen, we know a lot of people that go hunt. You don't shoot a deer goddamn 60 times.
Right.
What on the face of this planet do you have to shoot 60 times, man? What do you have to shoot 60 times? Listen, even when you go hunting, you don't shoot something 60 times. Let's get that scripture. Y'all know what I want.
Khan.
Go ahead. Read it when you get it.
Zechariah, the book of Zechariah, chapter 11, verse 5.
Go ahead.
Whose possessors slay them.
No, let's get limitations. Let's start there. Read it when you got it. You stay where you at in Zechariah.
Khan.
Let's get that. They shot this boy 60 times, man. This young man, for no goddamn reason, man.
Right.
For no reason at all. They shot him 60 times. He was unarmed when they killed him. Unarmed. I don't give a damn what he did before then. It shouldn't matter.
Right.
We'll get into that in just a second. Read that scripture.
Khan. This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 18.
Go ahead.
They hunt our steps.
Let me tell you something. They hunted this young boy. They hunted him and shot him 60 goddamn times, man. This is not justice. This is not police doing their job. This is an act of war.
Right.
This is exactly what that is. An act of war.
Right.
Read that from the beginning again.
Khan. This is book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 18.
Go ahead.
They hunt our
Keep
steps
going.
that we cannot go in our streets.
Listen, brother, it don't matter what he did before then. It don't. He was unarmed when they caught up to him.
Right.
He was unarmed. He was running away, and they shot him in the goddamn back. I can't even say like an animal because they don't even shoot deers in the back.
Right.
They don't shoot lions in the back. They don't shoot nothing in the goddamn back except for you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man.
Right.
They didn't shoot him in the chest. They didn't shoot him nowhere. They shot him in the back. Why? Because he was fleeing. He is no longer a threat if he is running away.
Right.
He is no longer a threat. Let you shoot somebody in the goddamn back and see what happens to you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. Let you shoot anybody in the back and claim it was self-defense, and we'll see where that goes. You're
Right.
going to jail for murder.
Right.
This was a murder. This is no longer them doing their goddamn job. This ain't police being This is police being police, but this ain't them protecting and serving.
Right.
This is them. Read that from the beginning. This ain't
Come
them
on.
protecting and serving. This is what they're doing. Go ahead.
Come on. Verse 18. They hunt our steps.
This is them hunting.
Right.
This is them hunting black men. Keep going.
That we cannot go in our streets.
That we can't even go out in our own neighborhoods. This is them hunting us in our neighborhoods, man. That's all they've ever done to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians is hunt us. You ever hear of something called a bait car?
Damn right.
A bait car.
A bait car. Yeah, I know what that is.
So a bait car is when the police will set up a car and leave the keys in it and stuff like that for black and Hispanic people to steal. They only do bait cars in what kind of neighborhoods?
Our neighborhoods.
Damn right. In Harvard, in neighborhoods and in poverty. You put it in the most poorest neighborhood where people don't have any goddamn resources, any money, any way of having any kind of revenue, and you put a brand new goddamn car there and leave the keys in it, and then lock them up once they steal the car. I got a question. It's called a bait car. Everybody, I just Google it after this. That's all you got to do. But let me ask you another question. What do you use bait for?
So lucky, sir.
Go ahead.
To catch things, to catch animals.
When you're doing what?
When you're hunting.
When you're hunting. You use bait when you're hunting.
Right.
They hunt our steps, man. There is no place on planet Earth that we can go that is safe besides the ISUPK under Commander Junior.
That's right.
This school building right here is a safe haven, man. You're not running up in here shooting no black, Hispanic, or Native Indian times, man. And listen, Lord be with you if you try. That's all I can say. It's not going to end well. Not on my watch.
Right.
We will not have it, man. You understand? There is no place safe on the face of this planet. Not your Christian church, not even your own goddamn home if the Lord ain't with you, man. And ISUPK is the only place that the Lord is with, man. Because we're going to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments to make sure stuff like this don't happen to our brothers and sisters, man. This is an act of war. And like I said, it don't matter what that brother did. What's the proof that it don't matter what this brother did? Because, goddamn it, you just got through taking a school shooter alive. You just got through taking that one devil to shut up the goddamn grocery store alive.
Right.
You are taking these heathens alive that are killing multiple people. These people are shooting up 4th of July parades, grocery stores, schools, and you find a way to take these people alive.
Right.
When they're not black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, you find a way to take them alive. Why is our sons and daughters still being gunned down? You just killed a pregnant woman not too long ago, you goddamn devils.
Right.
You understand? Just killed a pregnant woman, man. Black people, understand this, man. We are at war. All of these acts committed against our people are acts of war.
Right.
And I'm not telling you to get up in arms and go kill the police. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there's a better way to fight. And that better way is coming into the ISUPK under Commander Junior Honda.
That's right.
Damn right. Let's get the next scripture. Hey, let me get that scripture. You know what I want.
Come. Zechariah, the book of Zechariah, chapter 11, verse 5.
Go ahead.
Whose possessors slay them.
Stop right there. Let's get some more on that article. Whose possessors slay them. We are a possession here in this wicked, well, almost cuss, in this wicked place called Babylon, aka America, aka Egypt. That's what this is. We are possessions here. Point blank, period. This place is never going to be safe for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man, as long as the white man is in rulership.
Right.
It's that simple. Go back up, click on it. It should go up a little bit more. Is there an article right there where you click on?
I mean, besides this.
Go down. Go down some more. Go down some more. Is that the article right there?
Yes, sir. Possibly.
I'm about to pull it up with you, man.
According to
we got to get it, man. Let me tell
police
you how these
officers
devils
find
talk
their
about
weapons.
blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. These people are some of the most wicked people on the face of this planet, man. Some of the most wicked people on the face of this planet. Go ahead.
Sluggy, if I could, I wanted to also touch on that event that happened, like you said, with the pregnant sister that he said. Like, I was reading an article on it, and it was saying that, like, even though, like, they tried to make it. You know how the news is. Like I told you earlier about that one brother and his mother. They ended up getting killed by that one dad.
Right.
You know, the news tried to cover it up and sugarcoat it and all that. But I was reading another article, doing some digging around and everything, and I was, I got a little bit of insight and said that, the sister that was pregnant, she ended up actually getting shot in the stomach first.
Yeah.
Killing that baby instantly.
Yeah. After she yelled she was pregnant.
Yeah.
That was the first place they shot her, was the goddamn stomach.
Yeah. And like that is so wicked, because here's the thing, man. Like our brothers and sisters out here, whether innocent or not, man, these brothers and sisters out here defenseless as like a deer in headlights. You feel me?
Right.
These brothers and sisters that's begging for their lives, and you kill them like animals.
Right.
But here you are, you got devils like with the I believe it was with the Buffalo situation.
Right.
There was a devil that ended up, I believe it was, I don't know who was in the store. It was one of his family members, I believe. A devil being the one to be a vigilante, he pulls up with his own rifle or whatever and ends up, trying to do his own thing. And people are looking at him like a hero. The cops didn't try to arrest him, they didn't try to shoot him. They didn't vilify him as somebody that was doing wrong. They looked at him as a hero. But when our people try to do the same thing, it's all of a sudden all we trying to affiliate ourselves with gangs and be thugs and stuff.
And if I could, to touch on that reminds me of the article where it was a Hispanic sister, right?
Right.
Where this has happened during the school shooting when that heathen went inside that school was first shooting. I don't give a damn what nobody said. That was a heathen that shot that school up.
Right.
You understand? They tried to make it seem like he was an Hispanic. That wasn't an Hispanic. There's a difference between Mexicano and Spaniard. Now, I listen, I got to do some more research to find out who his father is, but I don't believe that was an Israelite. Listen, that's not our spirit. We don't shoot up schools. We don't go kill innocent people. Even when you hear about us doing something stupid and shooting up a club, we aiming for one person.
Right.
Like that devil went in there intentionally looking for little kids to kill. That's not our spirit. We don't take stuff out on innocent people. That's just not our spirit. We do have hatred for each other, but this is a learned behavior because we see how the rest of the world vilifies us and treats us, and we react to that as well. We mimic that. You understand? Because we don't know what it is to have brotherhood, what it is to have love for one another. You can only learn this in ISUPK. You understand?
Right.
But let me get back to the point. It was a Hispanic sister. They locked her up and pepper sprayed her and everything. She ended up convincing the devil to take her off the cuffs, and she ran into the school and got her kids and saved another kid. She saved 3 kids that day.
Right.
And then, you ended up getting her probation. She told her story. They said, we're not going to play this story on the news cycle. If you speak out, we're going to lock you up. And it took an oppressor judge. The judge said, you're a goddamn hero. We're not going to lock you up. We're not going to violate your probation for telling your story. Tell your story. And that's the only reason she spoke out now. But them goddamn cops stood, whenever it's an oppressor with a gun and he's shooting back, the cops don't want to kill him. They find a way to take him alive. It don't matter how many little kids he's killing during the negotiation. They're going to find a way to take him alive. But when it's an unarmed black man, he will gun him the hell down, man. This once more is an act of war. Let's get something on that article.
Come.
Let's get it.
Akron, Ohio, CNN, a 25-year-old black man.
Now this is coming from CNN, and we already know who they deal with. But this is the news source on the CNN. Go ahead.
Come. A 25-year-old black man suffered at least 60 wounds when police officers fatally shot him last week following a high-speed chase.
How many times have we seen them take white people and any other heathen nation alive during a high-speed chase? We see them flip the car, snatch them out the car, box them in the car. You get what I'm saying? Listen, these people are so weak. Go ahead.
So I can flip the car. Man, I forget what I was watching, but this is a news video a while ago. Like it was almost maybe like a few months ago, maybe like last year type thing. But I had seen one high-speed chase where it was with 2 devils. They had stole a vehicle, led the police on a whole chase, rides around the entire city, just speeding through traffic, smashing into people, doing everything they can. And the cops literally said it over the radio. We are not permitted to stop in front of them, ram into them, or stop them in any type of way that would harm the vehicle or the people inside of it. Even though they are in danger unto the citizens around them. They literally stopped at one point, like the vehicle with the devils that was stealing or whatever. They literally stopped at one point, and then the cops stopped right behind them, and they tried to box them in. And then all they did was push the police car out the way and keep riding.
Wow.
Nobody shot any shots. Nobody tried to pull them out the car. Nobody stopped anything. The only reason the whole situation ended up getting stopped is because they ran out of gas.
Right. That's what I was just about to say. That's what I was just about to say. They will follow them around for 2 days until they run out of gas.
Right.
That's crazy.
They go refill the helicopter and everything.
Right.
You understand? They gonna look out for them. The only time you see white cops kill white people is when you're playing Grand Theft. You understand?
Barely even that.
Barely even that. You understand? The cops is even racist on that video game. You understand?
Oh yeah, very.
You understand? Like that's the
God.
only way you're gonna see white cops kill white people is when you're playing Grand Theft Auto, and even then, it depends on what mission you're doing.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what kind of world we living in, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. You give me? Let's get some more on that article.
Going with Khan. When police officers fatally shot him last week following a high-speed chase during which the man fired a gun out the driver's side window, authorities say.
Authorities said. That's
Authorities
what I
said.
was about to say. Authorities say that he shot a gun. You get what I'm saying? No sweat. Here's what I'm saying. What did he hit? He had to hit something, right?
Right.
How do you know it was a goddamn gun? And they've been firing firecrackers this whole goddamn month. How do you know it wasn't a firecracker?
Right.
What proof do you have? Where's the camera footage of that? Of him firing a gun at the police?
Right.
These are the same devils that'll be like, well, he had a gun, or he had or he was pulling one on me.
Right.
Whole time this brother pulling out his license, or whole time this brother got something that's completely harmless.
Cell phone.
A pick, a cell phone, a license, a wallet, anything that you can think of that might particularly look in the shape, not even look in the shape of one, just because you want to assume that it's a gun. You feel me?
Right.
That's all I have to say. Like, that is wicked right there.
Damn right. Damn right.
Right.
Damn right. It don't matter. You put your hands up and you got a gun.
Right.
So his hands were black and he had one finger up. I thought it was a gun.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? The oppressor's the goddamn devil. Man.
Right.
And once more, and even the news article says allegedly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That they so-called said he shot.
Right.
But let me tell you something. They also said that when he got out the car that the gun was on the seat.
Right.
He ran and he had nothing in his hands.
Right.
Nothing in his hands. They pursued him on foot and gunned him down in the back.
Right.
That is murder. That is no longer you doing your job, police. That is cold-blooded murder.
Right.
And I'll tell you something, real quick sidebar. And all you sane, wicked people that was just out there screaming for abortions and riding for abortions and fighting for abortions, you better not even think about going out here to protest and talk about this brother's life.
Right.
You goddamn wicked beast.
Right.
How hypocritical is that? You want to kill babies, but every time one of us die in the goddamn streets, now you want to go protest that too. You just
Right.
need something to protest, huh?
Right.
I would say what I want to say, but I'm not. I'm going to continue to be a priest of the Lord. You understand? But you pretty much know what I want to say.
That's right.
That's like if I could. All they doing is looking for attention, man. That's all it is.
Right.
That's the spirit of a Christian for you. They want to go out here and, you know, serve their selfish needs. They want to go out here and be whores,
Right.
sleep with every man in all of Israel because that's the reason. That's the main reason. That is the whole reason behind abortions, man. Don't
Right.
let this stuff fool you, man. That is the whole reason behind sisters wanting to get this abortion. The reason why I say sisters specifically is because these devils can go out here and do whatever they want. But black women, Hispanic women, and Native Indian women, man, this is against the Lord. Y'all out here killing these babies, and y'all mad about it because y'all want to go out here and be whores.
Right.
That's all it is. Y'all just want to serve y'all selfish needs.
Right.
And that's, like I said before, that's all they want is just attention, man. They want to be the center of attention. Oh, this black brother got shot 60 times in the back. Don't play like you want to care about it now.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, y'all really don't.
Yeah, I'm right.
Damn right, sir.
Yeah, I'm right. And like I said, that was a sidebar, not to take away from the wickedness of what happened to this brother, man.
Right.
But you same sisters that's out here protesting abortions, don't be out here talking about it's so sad what happened to this brother. Save a goddamn life. You see that we're down by the dozens, man.
Right.
We die every goddamn day out here by the hands of our enemies, and you fighting over killing our babies, man. We need more boys.
Right.
We need more daughters.
Right.
We need more Israel.
Right.
Point blank, period. Stop killing us, man.
Right.
You can't complain about the enemy killing us if you killing us, man.
Right.
Stop killing us. Stop getting these goddamn abortions, man. You see, we need our sons. We getting shot 60 times in the goddamn back. We need our sons.
Damn right.
We need every son that the Lord allows a sister to have, man.
Right.
Everyone. Let's get some more on that article, man.
Cut 'em,
Like I
cut 'em.
said, that was just a sidebar, man. Because you know they about to get together and protest like they care about life, like
Right.
they're pro-life.
Right.
I guess they only want people to die if they can kill them.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Let's get some more on this article, man.
Come on.
Hear how the oppressor lies on the lives of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Right.
Keep going.
Cut 'em, cut 'em. Jalen Walker was unarmed at the time he was killed.
He was unarmed. The story of our lives, isn't it? Every time you hear about a black, Hispanic, or Native Indian being murdered, we're always ungoddamn armed.
Right.
So somebody, you Christians have to answer this. Answer me this. How is it that unarmed black men are gunned down, but somehow white school shooters are taken alive?
Right.
I want somebody, how are white snipers taken alive? How are unarmed black men gunned down every goddamn time, but somehow you white, genocidal, homicidal, unpatriotic, domestic terrorists?
Right.
Hey, listen, how are they always taken alive?
Right.
These guys are clear threats against America.
Right.
Right.
They're clear threats against America. There should be an American law passed to make sure that they don't ever get taken alive again, right?
Right.
Right.
Why ain't they dying the way that we die? Why come that sniper that was shooting on the 4th of July, the freedom of America,
Right.
America's independence, why wasn't he shot 60 times?
Right.
How did they manage to take him alive? What's the trick to that?
Was shot by another sniper.
Like, is his white skin just impervious to bullets?
Good. So like if I could, man, there is no trick to it, man. The oppressor just cares for his own.
Damn
That's
right.
all it is.
Damn right.
Damn right, sir.
And that's the spirit we gotta have. We gotta learn to care for our own.
That's
we
right.
gotta learn to love our own, man.
Right.
Point blank period. Let's get a little bit more on the article and then we're gonna get to these scriptures.
Cut 'em, cut 'em. Though a gun was recovered from his car after the shooting.
I'm not impressed by that. They found the guns on these oppressors that they take alive.
Right.
Dylan Storm Roof had the gun on him.
Right.
He was taken alive. That other dude that shot up that other devil that shot up the Buffalo spot. They found the gun on him. He was taken alive.
Right.
It doesn't matter that the gun was in the car or on him. If he's black, he's gonna get shot 60 goddamn times.
Right.
Because the oppressor hates you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. This is an act of war. Let's get a little bit more.
Cut 'em, cut 'em. Akron, Ohio Police Chief Stephen Milet said at a news conference Sunday when police released large portions of body cam videos from 13 officers who were at the scene.
13 of them, all of them fired.
Cut 'em, cut 'em. Prompting more questions about Walker's death. June, the shooting remains under investigation.
Stop right there. Of course, it remains under investigation. From here on out, this is the law that should be passed here in America. We know they never do it, but this is the law. Whenever unarmed black men are gunned down by police, it should be investigated as a hate crime. It should be investigated as a hate crime. Go ahead. Let's get Genesis. You know what I want, Genesis.
Like if I could, I wanted to also bring this up, man. Like how you already brought it out, man. You already beat me to the punch on it. Like this is already a hate crime against us, man. And like it's so crazy, yo, because that's like something that really is bothering me, yo. Like this whole situation that's going on in the black community, the black and Hispanic and Native Indian community, man. We are really being hunted out here.
Right.
And here they are, these oppressors, these heathens out here, these Moabites getting this law passed saying that any Asian that is attacked is considered a hate crime.
Right.
We're getting a law passed saying that you guys can't touch them anymore.
Right.
Only one incident happened after something, after one incident, after the incident that
That's the devil
happened.
shot up the porno store.
Yeah.
The sex spot.
Yeah,
They was in there giving happy
Yeah, the
endings.
whole incident with that going on, that
Right.
disgusting
Shut up the whore.
happy ending. After that whole disgusting debacle happened,
Right.
like that, like the oppressor passed a law over that, which is crazy. Because here we are dying every day, like how you said. We are being hunted out here. Yet we haven't had a single law, haven't had a single Christian pastor speak up, haven't had a single, militia group those, they're not fucking around. It's locking my language.
Yeah,
They're not effing around correlation or whatever. Ain't nobody spoke up on our end. But here they are. They are being, protected. These oppressors are here being protected without a single thought, man. And that's so wicked, yo, especially in this place called America. That's all I can say, man. That's just crazy.
That's right. That is the spirit of Christianity in this place.
Right.
Nobody says nothing because we have to love them anyway.
Right.
It don't matter how much they hate us, we have to love them. We gotta love them to death. They can shoot us to death, but we have to love them to death because that is the Christian way in this wicked place.
Right.
Understand? Get what I want, Genesis, man.
Come
Get what I want.
with Khan.
Let me show you how this is an act of war. Let me show you how the oppressor truly feels about you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. Let me show you why it took 60 bullets to make sure that this brother was dead. Somehow all them officers, their tasers weren't working that day.
Right.
Their pepper spray was out, it was empty. Listen, they had 1,000 reasons to kill this man, apparently. The pepper spray didn't work, it was on.
Damn right.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to bring up a quick point. That's crazy because I look and forgot they even had that stuff. That's how badly they just murdering us out here, yo. I forget they even have tasers.
No rubber bullets, no nothing.
Right.
We gotta use real bullets with this cat.
Right.
We can only use tasers on white people. We can only use tasers on white. That has to be police policy.
I forgot batons is even a thing anymore. You don't even try to detain a nigga.
No, they do with the white people. They will use it on their own. They will baton and taser and beanbag their own.
They'll use
but you, black man, you get bullets.
Right. They'll use their police training on them. They'll properly take them down safely without injuring them.
Right.
They won't break their arm or dislocate their shoulder, but they will definitely rough you up, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. Right. That is so crazy, yo.
Damn right. Let me show you the act of war in the scriptures. Anybody watching, man, you click on this, like and share this, man.
Right.
Like and share this, man.
Right.
Make sure that our people are getting this knowledge, man, because this knowledge is what's going to save blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Right.
Let's get it.
Come. The book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse 41.
Go ahead.
And Esau hated Jacob.
He what?
And Esau hated Jacob.
Let me tell you something, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. Esau is the white man. White people have always hated blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Right.
This is not a secret. If they had nothing but love for us, we wouldn't need days like Juneteenth.
Right.
You understand? Juneteenth wouldn't be an event. Black Lives Matter wouldn't be an event.
Go ahead. You already said it. I was just going to say, man, we wouldn't be out here preaching Black Lives Matter. We wouldn't be out here begging for our own lives, unlike every other nation.
If they loved us, we wouldn't need it.
Right. And no other nation out here screaming Asian lives matter, Arab lives matter. Nobody else is out here preaching that. You feel me? That's all I wanted to say, man. That's horrible.
They said Asian lives matter one time and the world heard them. And everybody was out there and to set the, let me rephrase that. They said Asian lives matter one time at one protest, and it was Asian and black people. We was right there to march with them. That goddamn devil in the White House said black people give Asian people your love.
Right.
And black people didn't even think like, hey, we've been giving her love. Where are all the goddamn Asian businesses at?
Right.
There's a Chinatown in every major city and it's right around the corner from the ghetto.
Right.
We've been giving them our love. But where was these same Asians marching in the Black Lives Matter protest?
Right.
Are they going to speak up on this brother right here? What's that brother's name again, if you would?
Brother's name is Jalen Walker.
Are you going to see any Asians protesting for Jalen Walker? Right. I bet you won't.
Probably not.
Ain't nobody give a damn about you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, except the mighty man in ISUPK under Commander Junior Hunter.
Right.
Your Christian pastor doesn't care. Read that scripture one more time.
Come.
It's a lot.
Genesis 27 and 41. And Esau hated Jacob.
That's what they do. They hate us, man. Let's stop there. Let's go straight to the book of Obadiah, man.
Come.
Let's go. Actually, yeah, you pull Obadiah, and Shinyan, you pull Zechariah 11:5 again. You understand? Like, we got to get to the root of this, man. Read Zechariah when you got it.
Come. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 11, verse 5.
Go ahead.
Whose possessors slay them
Keep going.
and hold themselves not guilty.
Stop right there. Just read what you got in Obadiah. Let me get Obadiah 1 and 3.
Come. Book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 3. the pride of thine heart have deceived thee.
The pride of their heart hath deceived thee. Read what you got, Shinyan.
Come. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Not guilty. Listen, that's the pride of their heart. And let me tell you something. The pride of their heart hath deceived thee, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. This right here is a tragedy, man. But it's sad to say. It's sad to say. And please let me finish before you misconstrue what I'm about to say. That's why this is called You Can't Handle the Truth.
Right.
Because a lot of you people can't handle it. But so listen to what I say before you start to say, oh man, he's not, that don't make any sense. Read that brother name again for me.
Brother name is Jalen Walker.
Jalen Walker, man. May he rise again.
Right.
Let me tell you something, man. And I know you can't handle this, but this is the truth. Jalen Walker had to die. He had to die so the rest of us can get an opportunity to live.
Right.
And we're only going to be able to live if we come into this truth,
Right.
which is the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord, man, which is only taught here in ISUPK.
That's right.
Which is only taught in ISUPK. His life, he died so we can live, so
Right.
we can learn what it takes to build a nation.
Right.
We have to separate from these goddamn heathens, man.
Right.
That's right.
I can tell you without even knowing this, brother. I know Jalen had white friends. I know he celebrated the white man's holidays. You get what I'm saying? I know he had faith in the traditional system. He thought he was a part of America. That's why he ran from the police and had a gun and did all of that. You get what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something. If it was a legal gun, he wouldn't have left it. He wouldn't have cared. If he was doing anything that he was supposed to be doing for as the law, statutes, and commandments is concerned, he wouldn't have been afraid. If when you serve the Lord, you're not afraid.
Right.
Damn right.
You don't give a damn about the oppressed. You don't give a damn about the white man when you serve the Lord.
Right.
You run when you're afraid.
Right.
ISUPK will never run. We're not afraid.
Right.
Like I said, you got to learn how to handle this truth, man. You got to learn how to handle this, man. This had to happen so you won't end up like this brother, so you don't get gunned down 60 goddamn times, man. So you understand that the goddamn oppressor hates you. This is hate.
Right.
Damn
60
right.
goddamn bullets in the back is hatred.
Right.
It needed to happen so you can learn what hate looks like.
Right.
Because you still don't see it. You still thinking that these white people out here love you,
Right.
that they care for you, that you're a part of their nation, that one nation under God. He's a goddamn fool, man.
Right.
You will never be accepted by America. 60 bullets in the back is not being accepted by America.
Right.
When white school shooters are taken alive,
Right.
why wasn't that brother taken alive? Listen, his sacrifice is for you, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, for you to realize, for you to come into this truth, man, for you to learn what it is to be a soldier and to serve the Most High.
Right.
We are at war all day, every day. You have something you want to add?
Oh, come. You bring it out too heavy, sir. Like, man, to put my little bit of a personal experience in, man, like, I'm going to be 100% honest with y'all brothers. And to the brothers and sisters, man, watching online, yo. Like, I'm 17, man, and the main reason why, what really made me want to join the truth is for young brothers out there, man, just like me. They have to go through the same struggle and situation with having to deal with America, with having to grow up in this wicked place, man.
Right.
Having to be afraid all the time, having to worry about even just going outside, I can't even jog around my own neighborhood, yo. That's how wicked this place is, yo. At the fear of having to go outside and probably being gunned down by the oppressor. Because somebody wants to be a vigilante, because somebody thinks I'm a criminal, because somebody thinks that I'm stealing or something, because I'm running away from the police. Like, that is such a wicked thing, man. And, like, I thank the Most High that I got the chance to even come into this. And that's what I want for every black, Hispanic, and Native Indian brother just like me.
Right.
Like, that is, like, I can't do nothing but thank the truth for this, man.
Damn right,
That
sir.
is so great that, you know, our brothers and sisters that are in this, man, they understand this. And I want every brother and sister out there that sees this video to at least take into consideration, man, to separate from this wicked place called America, man. That's what we need to do. You really do. Because if you don't, man, we're going to end up just like this brother, man. We can't lose any more of us.
Damn right.
You sisters out here, man, wanting abortions, y'all can't have that going on, man. Y'all here ruining the lives of every black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, or priest and prophet of the Lord, or even sister that we could bring it into this truth.
That's right.
Man,
Right.
and its potentials, man. them is true potentials that we can
They
have.
belong to the Lord in the first goddamn place.
Right.
Something you want to say, soldier?
If I could, I just wanted to bring out how heavy it is what Shinya is saying with him being a representative of the younger black estate that's actually being murdered more than us older ones.
Right.
To actually get that unraw from him, that right there. I mean, I just want to point out that that's heavy because you know, Jalen Walker, but still being in that age era. We'll be watching all of our children
brother
die
was
for him to
25
speak
years
on
old.
that.
25 years old, man.
Right.
Still
Shot
young.
60 goddamn times. Listen, let me tell you something. We know soldiers. We see it all the time. The Wounded Soldiers program that Presser has. Them devils that come back from war with shot 60 goddamn times.
Right.
The hell?
Right.
You go to war, and it's you don't even get shot 60 times at war.
Right.
What the hell? I'm talking about fighting for America. You don't get shot 60 times.
Right.
That goes to show you the war that we're in, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man.
Right.
60 times, that's beyond overkill.
Right.
That's beyond overkill.
Right.
Listen, I don't know the exact science behind it, but I'm pretty sure you shoot an elephant 60 times, and you shoot an elephant 30 times and it'll die. I'm pretty sure about it. Just half of that number. An elephant's pretty big. And I'm pretty sure the cops carry them 9mm, but they're not regular 9mm anymore. That's like 200 grain bullets they walk around with.
Yeah.
You understand? Like them is like them 9mm, the bullets on them now, they hit like 45. So I know this because I have one. Like I don't even need my 45 no more. For what? The 9mm are just as powerful. These things hit hard. You get what I'm saying? They put so much gunpowder in them, these things explode. You get what I'm saying? They're traveling the speed of light. You see the flash after you get hit.
It's subsonic ground.
Yeah, that's how fast these things is traveling now. You get what I'm saying? And they shot this brother 60 goddamn times, man. Couldn't think of no other way to take him alive whatsoever. No, he's unarmed, running. It shows the fear that he had. You only run when you're afraid.
Right.
That's when you run, because you're afraid.
Right.
He's being hunted in his own goddamn city. It don't matter the crime he committed. It wouldn't worthy of death. Not by the hands of these goddamn devils.
Right.
After all the murdering and raping and pillaging and robbing that we witnessed them do on the regular. You understand? You will never hear about a white school shooter being shot 6 times, let alone 60.
Right.
What the hell is wrong with this place, man? And what the hell is wrong with us, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, that we still don't get it through our thick skulls that we are at war every day that we wake up.
Right.
The day of YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter challenges where you're pop locking and bouncing your butts and all that's over with.
Right.
It's time for a new challenge. The challenge is to separate from the goddamn oppressor.
Right.
Let's make that hashtag that. Make that a challenge. Damn America challenge. Let's celebrate these goddamn pagan holidays.
Right.
We're trying to be a part of this place. Why would you, in your own family, you got own family members that you don't mess with. Why? Because they don't show you no love.
Right.
You like, man, they ain't got no love for me. Why? And that's your own blood. But America shows you every day that they don't have any love for you, but you're forcing them. You're begging America to love you.
Right.
This is like a bad relationship.
Right.
This is like, you ever see them videos where some of the couple breaking up and the chick be, I won't let you leave me. I won't let you do this. That's how we are as a nation with America.
Right.
We don't want to be separate from America. We want to stay in America for some odd reason. We got to be a part of this place.
Right.
There's a difference between integrating and adapting. We don't need to integrate. We need to adapt.
Right.
Right.
That's how you survive, by adapting. You don't survive by integrating. We've integrated and we're dying.
Right.
Integration equals death.
Right.
Something you want to say? I was going to say, if not, let's get the rest from the scripture.
Awesome. We're going to make this shit.
Go ahead. Take that scripture from the top again, man. Take it from the top, man. They need to understand, man. Like we just got in Genesis how he wants us dead, how Esau wants us dead. We just read it in Genesis. Let's get it in Obadiah.
Khan, the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 3.
Let's get 10.
Select it.
Let's get 10.
Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 10.
Quit loving America, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. Quit loving your goddamn enemies. Quit loving the oppressor. Separate. Let's get it.
Khan, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob.
This is the good news, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. This brother had to die so you can live. This is the good news. You get to live. You get a chance to do it right. May this brother rise again. You understand?
Damn right.
This is the truth that you can't handle. This is the truth that you can't handle. Sometimes, listen, in this school, one thing that I understood when I first came into this school, I'm willing to sacrifice my life for my brothers and sisters to live.
Right.
Damn right.
You understand? I will be accursed so my brothers and sisters can live.
Right.
You understand? That's the spirit you have to have, man.
Right.
This brother right here, he was a sacrifice so you can learn to get it right. 60 goddamn times. If this don't wake you up, nothing will.
Right.
60 goddamn bullets, man.
Right.
They shot him while he was on the ground. They had to.
Right.
Nobody can stay moving while taking 60 goddamn bullets.
Right.
Who can stay moving while taking 60 bullets? What was he, the goddamn Terminator?
Right.
Nobody can stay upright and take 60 bullets. They had to shoot him while he was on the goddamn ground. Let that sink in.
Right.
Let that sink in. He got hit 60 times. They had to shoot him while he was on the ground. And I guarantee you they put him in cuffs.
Right.
Why? After they shot him 60 times. I guarantee you. And I ain't even finished watching the whole video. But I guarantee you they put him in cuffs and told him don't move. He's stiff as a goddamn board. And that's what these devils do. That's who they are. You understand? Go ahead.
I was just gonna bring out my point earlier. So my point was like, the thing is, well, like, you know, these brothers and sisters here in America, like, they're afraid to separate because they don't want to disappoint the oppressor. They master apparently. You feel me? I remember the other day I was actually talking to Cap, and we was just randomly chatting it up and everything. You know, we was talking about our moving job and everything. But I wanted to tie that little conversation that we had into this,
Right.
because y'all want to be accepted by the oppressor so badly that y'all willing to die for it.
Right.
But at the end of the day, y'all not even getting nothing worth dying for. Y'all are working for the crumbs. Y'all are working to kiss the oppressor's feet.
Right.
Y'all don't want to be the man sitting in the chair.
They get offended
Y'all
when
wanna
they
be-
actually kiss our boots at camp.
Yeah,
They
y'all
get
want to.
offended by that.
Y'all don't want to be the man sitting in the chair. Y'all want to be the man cleaning it. Y'all want to be the man working for the dude that is sitting in the chair.
Right.
How about you want to sit at the top for once? Why can't you be the one sitting at the top? Why can't the oppressor be the one working for you? The oppressor's been literally sitting at the top for 400 years, man. And why? I really don't understand it. I really don't understand the process behind it. Whether it's coming to these Christian pastors or, you know, these so-called black, these all black groups out here, man.
Right.
I really don't understand it. Why they feel like we have to be lower than the oppressor. What is so wrong with us being above the oppressor?
Listen, them people that you're speaking on are sellouts. We know why.
Right.
Even though you say you don't know why, you know why. Because they'll trade their own brother and everything that you build as a nation for a piece of what the white man has.
Right.
Like most people, like, listen, this school right here, I love this school. You know why? Because it's ours.
Right.
And most people will sell this place out for a piece of what the oppressor has. The oppressor says, listen, we got this big old 30-story building, and we'll let you get the basement.
Right.
If you just say this and say that. Listen, them fake groups will do it. Don't call us the devil ever again. We won't.
Right.
They'll do it for a stipend. They'll sell out.
Right.
Listen, that don't mean that you priceless, man. That means that you're worthless.
Right.
You have no integrity. The ISUPK will never sell out, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Never, man. We gonna always stay 10 toes down with our brothers, man. You understand? Point blank, period, man.
It's like, if I could, real quick, before we get back to the scriptures, man, if I could you imagine how disrespectful that is to the men above you, to the men who have sacrificed and died for this?
Right.
Like, man, this work has been going on since 1969. Could you imagine if Commanding General Yohana gave up all this for whatever
A piece
amount
of
the
the pie-
oppressor,
A piece of the pie that the oppressor has to
whatever
offer?
amount the oppressors offered him, man? Like that, like, can we clap it up for that brother real quick? I
Yeah,
got it, man. Commanding General Yohana and the generals alone, man. Like, them brothers are holding on to this truth for as long as they did
Damn right.
and not give in to that temptation to, want to sell out. Like, that's easy for people that are weaker than them. But them men are so mighty they held on and said, nah, we don't want your money.
Damn
We
right.
want what's ours.
Damn right.
Right.
And they held on to it. Why?
Damn right. And that's what it takes.
Right.
That's what it takes, man. It takes integrity, bro. Let's get the rest of these scriptures, man. I didn't even want to go into it this long, man. This was just supposed to be a little moment that turned into a goddamn class. So lock you for that, man. But it got heavy in this thing, man, because it don't, man. This hurts seeing my brother take 60 goddamn bullets, man.
Right.
It hurts seeing my brother take 60 goddamn bullets. I don't know this brother. You get what I'm saying? But I know he didn't deserve 60 goddamn bullets.
Right.
I know this brother died young if I could.
Not when there's pedophiles walking around free, unharmed.
Right.
Not, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like not when white school shooters are taken alive after putting a bullet in the brain of little kids.
Right.
Not when there's women out here killing for the right to kill babies.
Right.
You understand? And I'm in no way justifying one sin over another. I'm just saying, if they didn't get 60 bullets in the goddamn back, neither should this brother.
Right.
This brother should have a chance to repent for whatever crimes that he committed and come into the truth, just like every Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian that's still breathing has an opportunity to do right now.
Right.
Right.
You understand? Let's get let's finish up where he was at, and then we're about to get a couple more scriptures and we're gonna shut it down. Like I said, this brother had this the truth behind this, and I know it's hard for you to handle, is that this had to happen, man. So you can learn what's gonna happen to your enemies, so you can learn what to do to make it happen to your enemies. And the only thing you have to do is serve the Most High. There is a reward in serving the Most High.
Right.
It's called the kingdom.
Right.
And trust me, you're gonna want it. That
Right.
person wants his kingdom. That's why he's fighting so hard to keep it.
Right.
You understand? He's fighting hard to keep his kingdom, and we're fighting hard to get ours.
Right.
Fight with us, Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, woman, and child.
Yeah, right. Amen.
You understand? Let's get that scripture again. Let me show you the solace in what's going to happen to the oppressor. Get that in Obadiah, if you would.
Khan. Obadiah 1:10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee.
Shame is going to cover this oppressor for his violence, for shooting our brothers in the back 60 goddamn times, for all the Trayvon Martins, for all the George Floyds, for all the Tamir Rices, for every Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian brother and sister that we've ever lost, man.
Right.
The oppressor is going to pay. The Lord is going to make sure he does. Let's get some more.
Right.
Shame shall cover thee,
Right.
and thou shalt be cut off forever.
How long?
Forever.
How long?
Forever.
Yeah, right. Let's get Isaiah 14. You know what I want? Shame is going to be, hey, listen. Go ahead and read it if you got it. Shame is going to cover him and he's going to be destroyed forever. Let's get that scripture.
Come. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21.
Yeah, right.
Prepare slaughter.
That's what we're doing here in ISCPK under Commander General Yohanan. We are preparing a slaughter for our enemies, man. You understand? That's what the Lord told us to do. Every day that we come out here, this video right here, right now, this is me preparing a slaughter
Right.
for our enemies, man.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? Listen, somebody gonna get woke. Somebody gonna come into this truth because of this.
Right.
Somebody
Right.
gonna understand that this brother getting shot 60 times is not goddamn right, and I have to join myself to my brothers and sisters
Right.
to protect my nation,
Right.
to protect my little cousin,
Right.
to protect my son, to
Right.
protect my goddamn daughter. Don't
Right.
think that you exempt, Black woman. We just seen a Black woman get shot in the goddamn stomach after screaming she was pregnant, and the cops shot her in the stomach first.
Right.
You understand? Let's get some more.
Come. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21.
Damn right.
Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquities of their fathers.
Listen, just like they kill our children, the day is going to come when we get to do the same, man. Lord is going to come back with them 200 million angels. I'm not saying we're going to do a damn thing. The Lord is going to do this. The
Right.
Lord sent for fishers. That's what we're doing now. We fishing. And then
Right.
we're going to become hunters. And I'm
Right.
gonna, just like you hunt our steps, I'm going to be on your goddamn heels. If you think I'm going to ever forget about what you've done to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you a goddamn fool. I will never trust my enemies, and I will never forget. I will never forget the fact that you killed this brother and shot him 60 goddamn times. I will never forget nothing that the oppressor has done to my people.
Right.
Listen, when we take the kingdom, I'm going to remember this every goddamn day.
Right.
And I'm going to live my life accordingly. And that's what every Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian should do, man. Quit trying to join yourselves to these people, man. These people hate you, man. These people hate you. Let's get Psalms 139. These people hate you. This is an act of war. We've already read it. We already read how Esau hated Jacob. We read it in Genesis. He said, I hate you. And the second that I get the opportunity to kill you, I'm going to do so.
Psalms.
Psalms,
We got that.
Psalms 139 and 21. Read it when you got it.
Come on, the book of Psalms, chapter 139, verse 21.
Remember, man, these people hate you. And you think, because the Christian church told you that you cannot hate nobody, that's the, I almost dropped the F-bomb, that's the freaking truth, but it's not. It's not.
Right.
I hate my enemies.
Right.
You want me to tell you how much I hate my enemies? I hate my enemies so much that I quit using drugs. I hate my enemies so much that I stopped selling drugs. I hate my enemies so much that I forgive every Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man that's ever did anything to offend me.
Right.
That's how much I hate my enemies, man.
Right. Right.
Read that scripture, man.
Come. Psalms 139, verse 21. Do not I hate them.
Read that again.
Do not I hate them.
Read that again.
Do not I hate them.
I love them.
Do not I hate them.
Kill them with kindness.
Do not I hate them.
Keep going.
Oh Lord.
Oh, who?
Oh Lord.
Oh, who?
Oh Yahweh.
White Jesus.
Oh Lord.
White God.
Oh
The
Lord.
white angels.
Oh Lord.
This is a nigga right here.
Oh Yahweh. That I hate thee. Salaki. And I'm not. I grieve with those that rise up against thee.
Read that again. Take it from the top. Let's get it.
Come. Do not I hate them, O Lord, that hate thee.
That hate thee. Keep going.
And am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee.
Keep going.
Verse 22. I hate them with perfect hatred.
What kind of hatred?
With perfect hatred.
You want to know what perfect hatred is? Following the law, statutes, and commandments. You understand? Following what the Lord said to do. That's perfect hatred for your enemies.
Right.
You understand? You don't have to go out here and kill them. The Lord will do that for you. You understand? You don't have to go out here and abhor Edomites. The Lord don't want you to do that. The Lord wants you to serve them. If you hate your enemies, serve the Lord. That's what I do. I hate my enemies. I hate the fact that I have to witness this brother get shot 60 goddamn times in the back.
Right.
So I'm going to serve the Lord. Because the Lord said he'll make your enemies his enemies.
Right.
And anybody that shoots my goddamn brother in the back 60 times is my goddamn enemy.
Yeah, right.
And I want him destroyed off
Right.
the face of this planet, along with his seed, along with everybody
Right.
that's affiliated with him. The ones that are confederate against these. That's right, man.
Yeah, right.
Listen, man, I can keep going on this all day, man. That's it for me. Anything else you want to bring out?
Gun. The oppressor's the goddamn devil, the Bible speaks of.
Right.
Right? Damn right.
I pray that every single one of you drop dead tonight.
Damn right.
Damn right.
And with that being said, Israel, shalom.